You won't believe this. But after going broke and getting dumped by his lover, Wendy Williams' douchebag husband Kevin Hunter is allegedly attempting to get Wendy to marry him again. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to us and give the video a thumbs up so you won't miss any future updates. It's completely free and greatly aids in our efforts to create fresh content for your enjoyment. The saddest part, you guys, is that there are rumors Wendy is seriously considering accepting this man back. Now, if you know the history of how Kevin deceived Wendy and took advantage of her for years, eventually causing her to fail, then you realize that Wendy must avoid this man at all costs. However, the worst part is that Wendy's son recently revealed that his mother is currently experiencing mental health issues and is quite vulnerable. It seems plausible that Kevin is attempting to use Wendy's situation and sneak back into her life, and I refer to life as her pocket. Apparently broke, Kevin is determined to go back on that gravy train after his fiancée, Shia, threw him off. And lady, what's really worrying is that a lot of people are guessing that this is all part of Kevin's plot to take over Wendy's conservatorship and become her legal guardian, which would give him all financial control. For background, Wendy filed for divorce from Kevin in 2019 on the revelation that he was the father of a child with his long-term mistress, Sharina Hudson. Wendy was unaware that Kevin was using her money to support Sharina's business, even though she had been aware of his affair for years. Kevin even purchased a property for Sharina close to his own. Furthermore, Wendy continued to pay Kevin alimony after their divorce, which allowed him and Sharina to live comfortably without needing a job. Kevin attempted to set up a number of business endeavors for Sharina, including an online apparel and jewelry store and a kiosk in South Carolina, using Wendy's money. He even paid for her to get her real estate license. Unfortunately, Sharina's endeavors were all a failure. As a result, she and Kevin kept depending on Wendy's alimony payments. However, Wendy stopped paying alimony after becoming ill and having to cancel her show. Shortly after, Sharina moved back in with her mother and broke up with Kevin. Kevin was clearly desperate. Thus, his initial attempt to regain alimony was to file a lawsuit against Wendy's financial guardian. In case you were unaware, Wells Fargo, Wendy's bank, froze all of her accounts on the grounds that Wendy was incapable of managing her finances and needed assistance. Later on, Wendy alleged that Lori Schiller, her former financial advisor, was behind it all and had lied to Wells Fargo about Wendy's insanity. Additionally, according to Wendy's attorney, Schiller was fired by Wendy from her position as an advisor because of inappropriate behavior regarding their working relationship. Schiller's response to Wendy's termination was probably convincing her bank that Wendy couldn't manage her finances on her own. In order to prevent Wells Fargo from freezing Wendy's account, Wendy's attorney also asked for a temporary restraining order against the bank. Unfortunately, though, Wendy was named a financial guardian when the court decided in Wells Fargo's favor. Now, I find it ridiculous that a bank can consider you incapacitated and lock your account based only on someone's statements, and Wendy is already in such a terrible place. Furthermore, Kevin made an attempt to pursue Wendy and coerce her guardian to keep giving him maintenance. Kevin requested that Wendy's financial guardian start paying him alimony in a court lawsuit he filed against her. However, a recent article in The Sun claims that the judge turned down his plea. But this man's filing contains something you all should hear because of his level of chutzpah. Kevin stated in his application that he is dependent on the alimony payments for his subsistence, and added, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I presently reside in a community where homeowner association dues are mandatory, and I am currently late on that account. Foreclosure is imminent if the homeowners association dues are not paid." He continued by complaining that he is behind on his credit card payments, and that his auto insurance hasn't been paid because he isn't getting monthly severance payments. Kevin commented, "Since the plaintiff stopped fulfilling our settlement agreement's payments, my life has been significantly impacted. To me, it is vital that I find a way to support myself and pay my payments on time. I'm unable to make ends meet and pay my debts. I don't understand why this adult man is pleading with Wendy for money when he has been cheating on her for years and using her money to support his side chick." Fortunately, the judge agreed and ruled that his application should be rejected without prejudice. However, it appears like Kevin won't give up until he obtains Wendy's money, as rumors have it that he is attempting to get Wendy to accept him back, so he may place her under conservatorship and take on the role of guardian. The thing that really worries me about all of this is that only a few months ago, Wendy's only child, Kevin Jr., expressed in an exclusive interview with The Sun that he fears something bad will happen to his mother because, despite her past substance abuse problems, she is surrounded by people who are using her and encouraging her to drink. Wendy's physical and mental health has gotten worse since being placed under financial guardianship, according to Kevin Jr., who spoke with The Sun. Furthermore, he disclosed that he is not being informed of Wendy's condition by her management team or guardian. Kevin Jr. claims that Wendy is in grave danger because she is surrounded by individuals who are taking advantage of her bad health and pressuring her to return to work in order to support them all. That should not be a priority at all, in my opinion, Kevin stated. Whoever has been hired is taking advantage of someone who needs to get better. Additionally, Wendy's son revealed that he looked after her and made sure she abstained from alcohol consumption while she resided with him in Florida from late 2021 to early 2022. But Wendy's team has cut him off entirely ever since the court named a financial guardian for Wendy. The most frightening thing, though, is that Kevin Jr. expressed fear for his mother's safety because she is surrounded by people who allow her to drink. I'm aware that she doesn't drink alcohol at the same pace as the average individual. He remarked, "It's reached the point where it could be fatal." And here's the kicker. Kevin Jr. found out that Wendy's team had forced her to sign contracts throughout her recuperation, which occurred after Wendy exited rehab in October 2022. He claimed that she was essentially being forced to consent to a number of things that she shouldn't have by these folks. When I learned that she was consenting to things related to her rehabilitation, I immediately felt as though they were abusing her. I'm hoping that whoever is currently in charge doesn't destroy any chance she has of rising once more. However, things grow worse because, as of late, sources have indicated that Kevin is attempting to rekindle his relationship with Kevin Jr. in an attempt to regain Wendy's trust. And Wendy may genuinely be thinking about accepting Kevin back. If the stories that have been going about for the previous few weeks are accurate, we all know that Wendy is already struggling, so this would be a total disaster for her. I also don't see how Wendy could ever get her life back on track if Kevin is able to reclaim her money. In order to obtain full control over her finances, he desires to place her under conservatorship. And another fan wrote, "Man, what sewer did Wendy find this guy in?" Commented one fan. "Please, guys and ladies, give a prospective spouse more time to date and court you. They can maintain the facade for as long as they like, and if they keep raising red flags about the play, you will be the one to pay for their continued presence." I hope Wendy has the fortitude to protect her heart from her former partner. He is the absolute worst. Let me know how you feel about all this. Do you think Kevin is plotting to put Wendy Williams under conservatorship? Comment down below. Thanks for watching.